The father of Venus and Serena Williams has been ordered to undergo a mental evaluation after he failed to give coherent answers during a deposition amid his bitter divorce battle. Richard Williams, 76, was deposed on June 8 but had great difficulty making himself understood and appeared to misinterpret many of the questions posed to him, according to court documents obtained by Daily Mail. The deposition was postponed after attorneys for both parties agreed Williams should be evaluated to prove he can provide competent testimony. Serena, who was defeated at the Wimbledon final last weekend, could be called as witness in the case if asked by her father. The former tennis coach, who made Serena, 36, and sister Venus, 38, into Grand Slam winners, filed for divorce against his 38-year-old wife Lakeisha last June. He filed a lawsuit accusing his estranged wife of stealing his social security checks and forging his signature to transfer property into his name, according to documents filed in Palm Beach County, where the pair used to live. Richard suffered a major stroke in 2016 but was believed to be fit and healthy, even though his estranged wife said in legal documents that he was suffering major memory issues. He then went on to try and gain a violent protective order against her, claiming she was stalking him and Serena's brother, Chaviota Lesane, who filed a similar lawsuit against his stepmom. In response, Lakeisha claimed that Richard threw her out of their Florida home, which was owned by Serena, and that the tennis star's legal team fired off demand letters requesting she and her child vacate the home and threatened to change the locks. In an ongoing lawsuit, Richard claimed she transferred the deed to one of his homes in Palm Beach to herself without his permission and then took out a $152,000 mortgage from an associate, David.Simon, after forging his writing. Simon and Lakeisha both deny the claims, saying the signature is genuine, and Simon is now trying to get the issue tossed out of court. Simon had attempted to take Richard's deposition last month, but pending a determination of Mr. Williams' competency, he cannot complete his discovery of Mr. Williams, according to his attorney, Cary A Lubetsky, who is fighting the case going before a jury. Until such time as Mr. Williams cannot provide coherent answers to the questions posed to him, the matter should not proceed to trial. Richard's physician Dr. Monica Walker has been ordered to evaluate Richard and to prove to the courts that he is fit enough to carry on with the case. During the deposition, the attorneys for the respective parties all agreed that the deposition should be postponed pending an evaluation of Mr. Williams' ability to provide competent testimony. As of the filing of this motion, the undersigned has prepared for service a subpoena for deposition duces tecum to Mr. Williams' physician, Dr. Monica Walker, M.D. The undersigned intends to question Dr. Walker about Mr. Williams' competency to understand and respond to questions. Richard and Lakeisha married in 2010 and share one son together, 6-year-old Dylan, who the father claims has been under his exclusive care after she left their home in August 2016. According to Richard, Lakeisha has been living a lifestyle that is dangerous to their son ever since she started dating a new man who allegedly has serious criminal and felony charges pending. In response, Lakeisha claimed she had to move an arsenal of firearms including an Alaska .47 from the home as she feared for her and Dylan's safety. She claimed Richard has been acting erratic and hostile for some time. But Richard claimed she stole the guns. Serena, who was the runner-up in the Wimbledon final this weekend, could be called as witness in the case if asked by her father, whom she has a fractious relationship with. His witness list includes any custodian necessary to authenticate any exhibit, which includes his daughter, since it was her house whom Lakeisha alleges that she was living in when she was thrown out. Also on the witness list is Serena's brother Chaviota Lesane, who lives in West Palm Beach, and her sister-in-law Serena Williamss, who was married to Richard's other son Richard III. Share this article. Share. There's also a Chris Brown on the list, but it's not clear if it's the famous rapper. Richard was not present at Serena's wedding last November, but had a suit made and was really excited but anxious at the media spotlight, the tennis star said. In the HBO documentary Being Serena, she explains, "He wrote to me and said, 'Serena, I don't want you to be mad at me, but I just can't walk you down the aisle. I'm not myself anymore. I'm just too nervous.'" Serena responds with, "Daddy, it's okay if you don't want to come to TH wedding at all, that's okay too. I'm not going to be upset with you about it, so I don't want you to be upset about it." She then adds, "His health is better now, but I know he still doesn't feel like himself, doesn't feel like he's perfect. And if he doesn't want to be up there in front of a lot of people, I completely understand."